Hi everyone, welcome back to Draazi Plays Darkest Dungeon. It's been a couple of days since I recorded my last video, so let's get right into this and see where we are.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, just to repeat myself from the previous video, I will not be going into any of these the Butcher's Circus events, as I decided to not the words are hard today, as I decided to not install the DLC for Butcher's Circus. So I think we already raided the stagecoach in the last video. Yes. So we got. Let's have another look. We got an occultist, man at arms. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one was exactly the same as. Oh no, he wasn't. No, it's the. I thought this was exactly the same as this mask, but it's not. It's close enough though. And this one was exactly the same as Orlebar. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we can go. We got a bunch of different missions, quests in the ruins today. A short mission to complete all of the room battles, which would give us. That's not bad actually. Okay, so if we complete this one, we can equip our Plague Doctor with a trinket that increases his stun skill chance. That's good. This is a short one to explore 90% of the rooms. Reward less impressive, although it does give us deeds, which is something that we need at the moment. This again rewards quite good, but we don't have a bounty hunter yet, so maybe a bit too early. And this is a medium one. Uncommon reward and 5 deeds. I think I'm gonna go with this one for today. And we will. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm gonna not take Renault. Gonna not take this mass. Let's go back to town for a second and let's make sure that we get people in the right things to get their stress relieved. Totally overlooked the fact that she's really stressed out. Does she have anything? No. So let's just put her here. Hold on. I think Reynolds only prays. Yes. I'm gonna put Reynolds in here for praying. Bertha can go right there. Because she gets to relieve more stress when she's in here. So the lower you go, the lowest row here relieves more stress than the second row, which relieves more stress than the first one. And that's true for both the tavern and the other one. So now let's go have a look who we can take along. I think I'll take the man-at-arms to be our tank in the first position. Let's just make sure that we select the right. Yep, the right quest. Let's go for the other highwayman. I do want one of the I'll probably take this one. Yeah. Let's see. Put him in 3 or in 4. In 4 he won't be able to use this. It's the only thing he won't be able to use. And I'll probably take along Jafar. I'll put Jafar in 4. Yes. So we'll put Jafar over there, and we'll put this one over here. Let's provision. We'll go for 8 torches, 8 food, 2 shovels, 2 bandages, 2 keys, 1 holy water. And I think that should get us settled. Yes, let's try it like that. Okay, let's embark. Wish us luck, guys. Each region has its own challenges. Assemble your party and supplies accordingly. There's just so you know, there's heaps and heaps of wikis and medias that help you with all of this. I am deliberately trying to not use any of those in this playthrough. I am making some notes for myself on the side. Maybe at a future date I'll share those with you guys. I'm keeping track of things that I try and curios and stuff like that. But I'm trying to do this as if it were a completely new game for me. Evidently, there are some things that I do remember from previous playthroughs, but in all honesty, it's been quite a while, and I've forgotten most of what the curio combinations and things like that. There's a few things that I do remember, like there's a golden rule: don't burn books because burning books is bad. But things like that. The very glaringly obvious stuff I do remember, but the more intricate details I don't. So let's get into our.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So we need to complete all of the room battles. So let's just start by going into the next room. Oh, first fight already. And we surprise him. That's good. Okay, so what can you do? So they're all skeletons, well, all unholy, so no bleeding. And I'll just try to blight that one. That worked. And then... so this is the reconstruction, this is the heal. This does a curse, doesn't do much damage, but they do less damage in return. And this is just a regular ranged attack that targets a lost 2. So I'm gonna go. Well, I don't like his arrows, so I'll debuff him a little bit. Now, Roger has pistol shot, grape shot blast, open vein, which we won't be using at this moment. Duelist advance. Oh, yeah, I should have put him there. Grape shot blast. It hits all 3 of them. Let's do that. And then man at arms. I don't really know his abilities by heart, so this is a regular attack. This pushes him forward and knockbacks the targets and stuns him. That sounds good. This debuffs everybody for -5 dodge and -5 speed. Also not bad. And this bolsters us. Okay. Let's just go with his regular attack and attack. Although the stunning is cool. Let's do that. And we switched around, so good dodge. Ow.
Unnerved,
Don't do that.
unbalanced.
Okay, bleed doesn't much. Let's try to... How much? So 4 damage. And he has 4 hit points, so there's no need in actually doing anything to him anymore. Then we might as well hit you for some damage, or try to hit you for some damage. Pistol shot on you could potentially kill you, or will kill you if it hits you. This could kill you. No, it could. Let's do pistol shot on you. We can't. Let's do grape shot blast then.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Remember yesterday how I spoke about this weird heal? Let's try it. So it's gonna heal for 0 to 13, and then it's gonna do a bleed effect, which we can try to counter with a bandage or something like that if necessary. Heal for 9. Heal for 9 is good, and he resists the bleed. Perfect. This could not have gone better.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And we pick up our loot and move on. An alchemy table. Now I'm sure something works with this. Let's try holy water. That didn't work. An anti-venom. Also not. Medicinal herb. There we go. Whether or not that was actually worth it remains to be seen, but hey. Empty room, moving to the next one. And a trap, of course. Luckily
Even the
brought
cold
shovel.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oops, stashed heirlooms, that's good. Another empty room. That's not good because that increases the chance that there's a fight in here. I'd like to avoid going in there, but yeah. Let's eat some food again. Another trap. We are blind as
Ancient
bats.
traps lie in wait.
Back has a
Unstrong men
map inside.
thirsting for blood.
So we're scouting, so we'll know whether there's a fight in here, and there is. So we will need to go down and back up, because we need to do this one and this one to complete our quest. But first we surprise a bunch of cultists on the road. So these guys are susceptible to bleed, but we're still gonna start with a blight in the back row. Again, grape shot blast, because that hits everyone. Abyssal artillery, and he dodges. And then let's see about pushing around a little bit. And he resists. So far so good. We're resisting the bleed. I really have it in for the highwayman, for Roger. Let's apply. Do we need another bleed? No, we don't. So this one dies. Let's hit you with a bleed. Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Might as well hit him with a curse, or do we want to heal? Let's heal you. And we resist the bleed. This is going pretty well, to be honest. Open vein here. And just a regular crush should finish him
Confidence
off.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
And we go on. Something in the pack. There definitely is something in the pack. And Rusty Iron Maiden. What can we put in there? I have no idea what could fit in there. Not a key, that wouldn't make sense. Let's just open it and see what happens. Ow. Oh, okay, we just got claustrophobia. I will have to check what that does. Severe fear of enclosed spaces. Yes, I knew that. Some game technical explanation would be nice here, guys. But okay, let's just go on into the next room and fight. Okay, so definitely starting with the plague grenade in the back. Too bad. Dodge. Ow. Ow, quit targeting Roger. Let's just go Grape Blast on the first tree. Grape Blast, I meant Grape Shot Blast, evidently. That's a good dodge. Yeah, you do need to heal Roger. And he resists the bleed, that's the way we like it. Let's try and push this one back a little bit. Nope. Animations, it's all pretty simple, you could say, but it just looks so damn good. Yeah, Abyssal Artillery on the two in the back. Okay, they both dodge. Let's try to blight them again. That's better, that should take care of him, yes. So let's go for a pistol shot on him.
Slowly.
There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
And now we should just go for... So he's gonna die to that. We should probably just go for what does the most damage. Let's see if we can take him out. Nope.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Ow. That I'm not sure I like. Yeah, okay. We'll just do it for what little damage it does on you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And let's heal you again.
The blood pumps.
That's a nice
The
one.
limbs obey.
And we keep resisting the bleeds, so that's good. Yeah. No, let's move you back one position. Bleed isn't gonna take, but it's it does damage, so that's good. Heal him for a bit, and again resisting. Another open vein here.
As the fiend
Should finish the
falls,
fight. There
a
we go.
faint hope blossoms.
Let's have a look at the locked sarcophagus. Now if something's locked, then maybe a key can help us open it up. Sometimes, sometimes they're just quite obvious in what they want you to do there. So now we need to get there, which means we need to backtrack to that room. And we're seeing, and as you can see, we're getting a lot more stress by backtracking through these hallways that we've already visited. For some bizarre reason, we don't really like revisiting things we've been to already. So bookcase, don't burn bookcases. As I said, that's something I remember. Don't burn books. It's bad. I'll just. I know there's some of these things that you just shouldn't look at all, but let's. The pages are unsettling. Oh, extra stress. That's good. Kidding. It's not. Let's keep you. So since we scouted the trap, we now see it, and we see what the trap disarm percentages are. So Roger has 80%, so we'll select him and we'll click on the trap. And it worked. Whatever we can do to avoid some damage. And here we go, next fight. These guys are gonna get out of here and they're gonna be completely stressed out. So we're blighting him again. You may be seeing a pattern here. If they're susceptible to any of the dot effects, or the damage over time effects, I'll probably put that on them as much as I can. And especially for the ones in the back, since not everybody can target them, I try to target them as much as possible with the people that are able to get to reach there. Like for example, he doesn't have any ability. Oh yeah, he does actually. The crush does work on the third position. It's good. Didn't know that. So I should probably just hit him with the crush down. It's like in most adventuring parties. Let's say we'll put the beefy dudes in front, and then the more glass cannony castery type in the back. So if you whatever damage you can do to the guys in the back, they'll probably die faster than the guys in front. Grape shot blast sounds like a good plan here. There we go. You can't basically do anything, so let's just debuff. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you. Red for the ultimates. They really have it in for this match. It's not this match, it's Roger. I keep forgetting that. You. Oh. Bleed. And we miss. Nice dodge there. That's the way we like it. Quit it. Now has this. But I am gonna heal you again. Because I'm gonna use. Oh, I was gonna use the bandage anyhow to get rid of the bleed effect. So we'll hit you, and then hopefully the bleed is gonna kill you off. It is not though. Still just gonna hit this one. And then a Grapefield Blast should probably kill both. There we go. Pick up our loot.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And move on. Okay, so maybe that works? No, it doesn't. Then I am not gonna touch it because last time we hurt ourselves. Let's get a little bit more light going
The
for
way
this
is
final
lit.
fight.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Plague grenade on the two guys, and oh, we have a new one, a madman. No idea what it does. We'll get to see that. Blight, that's good. Doomsday doesn't sound so good. Okay, that apparently does. Clearly a stress attack. We'll hit the guy in the back with the abyssal artillery. This is the last fight, so we don't really need to focus too much on healing. As long as we make sure that nobody dies, it should be good. Grape shot blast, as long as it hits 3 targets, it's probably the best way to go. Let's just crush you, or try to crush you and miss you. More blight for you. So we're getting 50% more stress, and we're getting 3 stress per round for 4. So he's doing a trick on us. We're gonna heal Roger.
The flesh is knit.
They're still going with Grape Shot Blast, especially since Open Vein does not apply to bleed. A bleed on any of the prompt blue. Why does he? Okay, he has quite a high dodge. That's why we keep missing him. But he should be dying to the blight on his next turn, so we can ignore him and just go for as much damage as we can on these guys. 5 has, so he has 5 hit points, which means that this has an opportunity to take him out.
Another one falls.
12 definitely does it. So maybe, I don't know whether you've noticed, but the way this game works is very difficult to actually show you guys. But so in the character pane of the enemy that I'm hovering over, next to its protection, dodge, and speed values, when I have an attack selected and I hover over it, you can see my hit percentages, my crit percentages, and the damage range that the attack will do on that particular target. That's why you often hear me say, okay, he has 7 hit points, or he has 5 hit points, and this attack does at least 6, so I'll definitely kill him. That is assuming I hit him every time, of course. So let's try and hit him. You probably can't do much except for weaken him. And then the Open Vein should still kill him if I hit him. There we go. Pick up our loot.
Victory.
I'm gonna keep adventuring for a second and see what's in here. Heirloom chest, let's... You know what? I never noticed that, but apparently... So this... See? I'm learning new things just by paying more attention to what I'm doing because I'm talking to you guys. So there's an icon here indicating that when I use this, it's going to give me more gold. Or something along those lines.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
If I remember correctly, yes, we had 2 more curios here, so let's just go check out what's in there. We can leave whenever we want anyhow, so... It's a backpack, which has already been looted, and a crate, which is empty. Oh, that's good, that's good. Let's leave and go back to the hamlet.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
got quite a bit of gold, 10,000 in total. We have our witches pile. Let's see whether any of our characters get insanely good or insanely bad quirks here. That's not okay. We'll only drink. Unholy Flare, so he's getting good. It's better against Slayers and Holy, but and this one has -4 speed on the first one. Nothing that will make me instantly fire any of these guys, so that's good.
She has paid dearly for her freedom and deserves better than this place.
So we have a shield breaker coming into town, so she will be in the stagecoach. Let's have a look at what happened in week 3. So, yeah, we vanquished many monsters in the ruins. We had quite a few fights. So a couple of people, well, they all leveled up to level 1. We unlocked the guild building and the blacksmith building. The desert wind is something that we just spoke about. Reynolds recovered all his stress, and Berteuil has an unforgettable evening and has formed an attachment. New quirk, love interest. In town she will only visit Pearl for stress relief. Wasn't she? I don't know. No, I thought she was the one that would only pray, but no, that's not true. And she recovered all her stress, so that's no, not all of it. She recovered 65. She still has a little bit left. But from now on, she will only drink, only visit the brothel to relieve stress. That's okay. I'm not judging. So let's have a look at these 2 buildings that we just unlocked.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
The guild allows you to unlock, remember the fact that you have 4 skills out of more than 7 I believe in total. The guild is where you unlock or can unlock the other ones. Costs gold, quite a lot of gold if you want to unlock them. This is also where I can buy the higher level of the skills as my characters level up. To be able to do that, as you can see, I need Instructor Mastery level 1, which is one of the upgrades here. I don't think I will be doing that just yet, to be honest, and I also don't think I need any of these abilities for Reynold. Once we get our cash flow in order and we get the gold running or coming in easily, we might spend a bit more time in here, but for the time being I'm gonna leave this as is for all of my characters. I think I might check them out between videos to see who would benefit from having one of his skills unlocked, but I won't do that on camera. And training regimen is just to reduce the cost of the training. And then we have the blacksmith, which is also
once
character
again.
specific.
The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
This is basically where you upgrade his gear. Also, again, depending on the level of weaponsmithing, armorsmithing, and furnace, just reduces the cost of doing these upgrades. This is something that I will be spending some time on to do that, but I'll probably just think about this off camera a little bit and then do the upgrades either in the next video or between videos and show them to you guys as I come back. So that only leaves us with a quick check at in the stagecoach. We have 4 people. This 2 shield breakers. Did I upgrade this to 4? Did I? Yes, I did. So the event we got is not an additional one. It's just one of the characters will be a shield breaker. And we have 2 shield breakers, a houndmaster, another highwayman. Well, there's really no reason whatsoever to not just recruit them all. We can always let go of people if we don't have enough spots in our roster anymore, but for the time being, we can still fit everyone in. So let's have a look at you and see what your skills are. So this is a melee skill which does quite a bit of damage. This armor piercing. It moved in forward one. It's moving back one. It applies blight. Also does quite a bit of damage, but is only usable in the first position. So you want to start him off here with this ability, then go there, do this one, maybe that one again. Okay, this is very... yeah. So he has 3 abilities that make him move backwards, and 1 ability that makes him move forward. So basically you can start him off in 1 and use whatever is the most appropriate in that moment in time, and then put him back in 1 with this one. I think I'll probably try that out on the next run. Then we had a Houndmaster. Oh yeah, that's the one with the Hound's Rush. So he basically has a dog with him that he sends out to bite people. He should be in. So this indicates what would be his most ideal position based on the skills he has. So self-heal, a stun attack, a bleed attack, and then another bleed attack, which is 60% more damage versus marked. Okay. Do we have anything that can mark? Okay. We'll probably end up having a look at what they do. This is our 3rd highwayman. I think that might be overkill. I don't really think we need 3 highwaymen. Although they are very good at what they do. So we have point blank shot and pistol shot on this one. Point blank shot only works in the first position. This one does not have grape shot blast, which is an issue in my book. Wicked slice is also nice to have. Okay. And then we have that last shield breaker here. So again, the pierce one. This also moves him forwards. 2 blocks, increase speed. I use this twice per battle. Okay. I will definitely be taking one of these shield breakers along on my maybe 2 shield breakers. Because if I use forward on this on the one, let's see. I'm gonna think about this. But that'll be it for this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.